about 10 years, I work over there, and my area of work is the promotions of educations over there. And my father, my father was Sheikhul Hadith of Darul Ulum, and he sacrificed his life for promotions of the da'wah, and also the teaching of the Islam, Quran, Hadith, Fiqh, and so on. So all my family trees, if you look at, until the 6 ascendances reaching to the Mongol Empire there, all of them serving in the areas of the religion and also the educations over there. So that's why I love to study both Islam, and my father encouraged me to also study this secular knowledge. You can say modern knowledge over there. And later on, I came to Malaysia because I love to continue my study of education. So I finished my master and PhD, and later on I became a philosophy of doctor in the Department of Fundamental and Interdisciplinary Studies in International Islamic University, Malaysia, where I am. And later on, I started teaching over there in IIUM. Now it's been already 17 years in Malaysia. So participated in many the conferences, seminars, workshops, and so on. Later, International Institute for Islamic Thought, based in UK and US, asked me to work for IT representative in Myanmar. So this office also trying to produce information and also educational. Particularly, IT wanted to introduce the integrations of knowledge, which we wanted to express that most of the educational institutions in Myanmar, they provide the traditional knowledge, like teaching about the Quran and Sunnah, which I just explained you over there. I was also teaching the Quran and Sunnah and Fiqh in Madrasa Darul Ulum. But when you discuss about the secular knowledge, they don't like it. So their way of thinking is the traditional way of thinking. Correct. So in that case, I try to promote the madrasa where we can also learn the secular knowledge over there. I believe that learning religious knowledge is farzul ain, right? And also learning a professional knowledge is farzul kifaya. Farzul ain means every Muslim must learn how to be a good Muslim. You must be a good Muslim. You should know how to pray, how to fast, how to do sadaqah, how to do 5 pillars, you should know it, and 6 pillars of Iman. Amantu billah wa malaika wa kutub wa rasul wal yawmil akhir wal qadr khayri wa sharri min Allah ta'ala wal ba'si wa ba'd al maut. This every Muslim should know. This is the basic thing, right? At the same time, when you grow up, you should have some of the skill, or otherwise some of the education by which you can settle your life according to your skills and your education background. You can be a doctor, you can be an engineer, you can be a chemist, you can be experts in any field you would like to be like that. So therefore, this is the best way I believe it. Now if you go to study every university all over the world, particularly the Islamic university, even in Madinatul Ulum or Qura Jamia fil Makkah, if you go there, they all now agree that Muslims should be professional, they are good in Islam, they are good in also their respective skills and education. So this is the way that we need to introduce this type of education in Myanmar. So now if you look at in Myanmar, there are thousands of madrasa, thousands of the basic maktabs are there. So what they teach, okay, we have got about something like 7 to 8 millions of Muslim populations in Myanmar. Our total populations of Myanmar is 55 millions, inclusive Buddhists, Hindu, okay, Christians or Muslims are there. Out of 55 million, 5 million, some people say 8 millions, now it's increasing there. So they are Muslims there. But if you go to every madrasa, every maktab, they introduce the Quran and Sunnah. So therefore, if you look at Myanmar Muslim, they have the lack of the advanced and also the modern education that you can see this one. So this is the introduction I wanted to say. But today's occasion, I wanted to emphasize on the humanity based on the brotherhoods and collaboration. So since we have here some of the university, Muslim university students from Chiang Mai, and also some of the Muslim students are here. So because we all know, Alhamdulillah, this Myanmar youth as well as the Thai youths, that you all knows that the most important thing is the education, which can promote our understanding. And on the other hand, I just discussed with Brother Furqan and Anwar. When you look at Thailand, the whole Thailand, Bangkok or Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, I have reached to Yala, Patani over there, right? There are mosques are there, Muslim educational centers are there. But if you look at around all those areas, there are many Buddhists are living there. And their population is 67 millions of the Thai population, and 6 to 7 millions are Muslims over there. So therefore, it is more or less it's the same problem what we are facing in Myanmar. So in that case, how are we going to live together with the Buddhists or Muslims? Or in our country also same problem. The majorities are Buddhists and Muslims are very minority. When we are tackling with the Buddhists, we have also the same problems there. So throughout my experience and my study, so we have no choice, but we need to live peacefully over there. Okay, the violence and also the struggle and also the fights between these, it doesn't produce any benefits to them as well as to us. Particularly in these periods of wartime in Myanmar, we as a Myanmar people, either Buddhist or Hindu or Muslim, we need to be united. We need to be one unit, and we need to fight for the independence, the real independence of Myanmar. You can ask Myanmar independence. We gained in 1948 from British. It's been already more than 70 years. Though we liberated from the British colonialism, but now still, after the liberations, after the independence of Myanmar, 72 years if I am not mistaken, we are now still the slave of the military rules in Myanmar. So therefore, how are we going to seek or attain the independence? This is the big question mark for the people of Myanmar to find that. In that case, though they are engaged in the revolutionary process in Myanmar, but after that, if we even win this revolution, still there are many mileage to be run away to seek the real independence over there. After the war also, there will be a lot of problems to be settled over there. So in that case, as I mentioned, the humanities, love of humanities, as well as the education, it will play a big role to achieve our objectives over there. In that case, okay, on the basis of the humanity, is what is humanity you can say and you can ask about this one. It is a matter of understanding each other. As a human, either you are man or woman, we have our needs are basically same. Basically, three things is very much important. One is the place to sleep in. A second is to cover our body, the clothes. The third one is the food. So this basic thing, everyone, they need that. Either you are Muslim or you are Thai or you are Myanmar or you are American or you are European. So in that case, we need to help each other, understand each other. So in that case, it allows us to pull over diverse skills and also resources to tackle complex challenges. Being a human, a lot of challenges are before us. It's a big complex. Through the cooperation, we can live together here. Now today we get the collaboration from the University Chiang Mai, the students, they help us. Today we are sitting with our honor and dignity. Otherwise, we have no place to talk about it. So we need to think this is what we call the assistance, help, and collaboration. Then we achieve more than we ever could individually, leading to the advancement. If we are having more knowledge, okay, more facilities, we can help each other more and more. Therefore, as I mentioned, basically we need to learn and grow the knowledge, the education, which is very much important. If we are now educated, we know the basic needs of each and everyone. When you are educated, you know to use the manner which that we can come to know each other more closely. If you don't know the manner, it will be very hard to know each other. That's why the first thing, as I discussed with the Anwar, either you are Buddhist, even you are Muslim also. If you cannot use your manner, you cannot get closer to each other, right? So therefore, the most important thing, the collaboration. Under the terms of the collaboration, it's create the empathy. That empathy make each other closer, understand each other. It can create understanding, and also it's strengthening bonds. For example, like some of the students here, I didn't know, I just met them 2 days or 3 days ago, but they loved me and I loved them. And like you Thai students here, why we are able to sit together, it is just because of our bonds. Number one is the Islamic bond, second is the humanities, brotherhood and sisterhood that create, we get together. So these are the community we come up and we can help each other to build a peaceful and prosperous world for all of us. So therefore, the humanity, if you look at Al-Quran, Surah Al-Hujurat, Surah number 49, ayat number 13, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female. Here you can see male and female. So therefore, the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the idea that the equal gender issue, male or female, we are all together, and made you people and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is known and acquired. In the akramakum indallahi atqakum. So therefore here, either you are male or female. If you don't have the ikram, akram means ikram. Ikram means trying to understand each other. Correct? And whether you are man or you are, no one is superior unless you show your ikram. Ikram means your honor, your respect to each other, your manner to each other. So you are very beautiful, though they are very handsome, and if they don't have the manner, there is totally useless. Allah say in the sight of the Allah, in the akramakum indallahi atqakum. Atqakum means the person who have the taqwa. Taqwa means honesty. Taqwa means love. Taqwa means loyalty. Taqwa means you have the trustworthiness. You have the steadfastness. These are the 7 qualities. If you have, in our country, people say, muttaqi, taqwa, taqwa, taqwa. Taqwa means you are get closer to God. Get closer to God's meaning, you must have this quality. So 7 qualities, inshallah, I will continue to discuss about this one. This means this ayah highlighted 3 main points. We should take note of this. The first one is the common origins of humanity. Either you are woman or man. Okay, Thailand or Myanmar. We come from the same source of Adam and Hawa. This is the basic thing. And adversity of the people and the tribes. Maybe you are coming from the different type of the tribes. Adam have the different children, they have and also the importance of the righteousness. The third point is the taqwa. Righteousness means taqwa. And also it's always overcome with your lineage or your races about it. And if you look at the Prophet Muhammad hadith also, it says the same thing. None of you become the believer until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Right? So this is also show that when we love other, they will love me. Right? If you hate other, how you can receive the love from others? So in Myanmar language, if you allow me to say, Nita Peyin, Nita Yame, Agadari Peyin, Nita, Yolini, Jenny, Ayuda. You give me, I give you my love, I can expect your love. I give you my hatred, and I am expecting your love. This is the stupidity. These are the stupid people, they do this. So therefore, the foundations of this humanity is rest on three key pillars. Number one, recognitions of our shared human dignities. Okay? Me as a, let's say, professor, but I should not take it, I am bigger than you or higher than you. I am the same like you. You also breathe, I also breathe. You also take only two meals a day, right? So, same thing. Try to lower yourself. The more you lower yourself, you receive the recognition from others. Second is respect. You are young, most of you here, all of you I could say younger than me, but I have to make sure that I am younger than you in terms of the respect and the dignity. I am nothing. You are the most important thing. Because after some days or some years, I will be end my life. You have your good futures over there, right? The third one is a commitment to mutual understanding and cooperation. Therefore, today we have the Thai youths are with us and Myanmar youths are with us. We can be able to achieve our objective with only the collaboration. We must do this. Either you may be black, or brown, or white, or whatever. You look at the hands, the colors of the hands. So nothing, but we have to work together. And the humanistic relationships is also very crucial because there are three important main points we should know about. Number one, it provides emotional support and companionship. When we come to know you are also human, like me, I have some emotion grows with me. He's also human being, I am also human. Right? The more we can cooperate each other, we can understand each other, we can help each other. The second, foster the personal growth and development. I can understand you more if I have the knowledge. If I know that what women, their philosophy, their emotion, and their rationality, then I can handle them much wisely than others people. Right? Basically, some of the communities we grow up. So we always take pride. Hey, I am man in something. Right? So this woman, what to do with this? So, but when you grow your knowledge, you understand. This woman, hey, your mother also woman, your sister also woman, right? Then we have the empathy grow in our heart. So we deal with them like our sister, like our eldest sister, younger sister, something like this. 3, create a sense of belonging and community. When we come to know that, okay, you Thai guys, what to do? No, they are also the slave of God, and you are my brothers. So in this way, I grow love to you, and you also understand about this world. So therefore, make sure that helping each other, irrespective of race and religion. That's why when I asked Anwar what to do with your neighbors who are Buddhists, right? So in that case, either they are Buddhist, or they are Hindu, or they are Christian. Doesn't matter. Okay? Assisting others regardless of their background and importance is very much important. As we know that they are Buddhists, okay, we show our empathy, we show our friendliness to them, we show our manners to them. Oh, he's Muslim, he They are very kind. We don't have food, they give the food. We don't have anything, they give the shelter. Then sometimes they will ask you, hey, how come you are doing all these things? Then they say it is what our Prophet taught us to do that. So when you get this idea, then they will ask, who is your Prophet? Who is your God? This is the way you are teaching the Islamic dawah indirectly through the humanities, through the knowledge. People look at you, how you behave. You behave nicely. Oh, this is the way of Islam. They love to go. They want to be like you. This is what now I have come to know. This centers, more than 500 Buddhist Thai, they converted so much. I talked to this management. They are very kind. They are very respectful. This is the way, inshallah ta'ala, we can do the dawah through the humanities about it. It reflects the highest ideals of the humanity. It breaks down the barriers, prejudice, and discrimination. When you have this humanities, alhamdulillah, this discrimination, okay, you are low class, you are Buddhist, you are human, or you are woman, what to do here? At the end of the day, everyone has to die, right? So we can start removing all these barriers about this. And also, the humanities needs for the care and love. As I just mentioned, the way you show your love, you can receive your love, right? And you show your hatred, how can you receive the love? So this is why it's very important for that. Therefore, the fundamentally needs care and love is very much important. When you see someone, show your love, show your friendship. Inshallah, you will gain the love. They are essential for emotional well-being, right? So this is when I see you first time, I shouldn't make it myself, hey, I'm Professor Allah, why should I talk to you? If I do like this, you become, so remove your all this highest position, make it simple. It means that you can remove the emotional parts of your stress can go, you become cordial, you become easy to start talking, chatting. This is the way we can make it. It's you can say the psychological and also this physical health. Particularly, you can remove the stress there. You know, when you see someone like, when you see me online or whatever, oh, you're great man, you feel very right. You can remove this. It's probably a sense of security. When you show this is why when you want to make a friend, the sense of security is very much important on this one. So in that case, I tell you that to be a good friend, you need to show 7 manners. These manners are called ethics. These ethics, which come from the Greek words, which called the ethos. Ethics come from the ethos. So ethos is the conduct of the people. So when you do a day one conduct, it gradually grows from conduct into the habit. When your habit becomes mature, then it becomes your attitude. When the attitude becomes mature, it will become your principle. When it becomes your principle, then you will be called, hey, this guy is a man of principle. You don't touch this guy, he's a man of principle. He will never change his principle. But this principle must be acceptable and also helpful to the society. Therefore, love as an ethical principle, it involves 3. It must be a genuine care for others' well-being. I love you because I want welfare of you. Not necessarily I want to take the advantage that you are handsome, you are beautiful, I want to take you. No, it is just to help each other, right? Second, willingness to sacrifice for others. Love me, I love you is mean that I am ready to sacrifice for you. What do you need? You need education. I will give you education if I can give. You need money. As much as I can give. It is unconditional acceptance. Others, flaws, and also the difference. You may be Hindu, I am a Muslim, but you are a poor guy. You are having the problem out of the humanities. Hey guys, help them, give them food, give them clothes. You will understand. This Muslim, very benevolent, helpful. They will love you. They will appreciate. Hey, how come now? You are so good. Who teach you to do that? You will say this is Islam, right? So Islam is the unconditional acceptance of the others, flaws, and difference. Whatever you are, we love to. Second is the loyalties. Loyalty in relationship is mean we have the very good relationships. We need to maintain until the end of our life. Not just for 2 days. We just see you today, we want to make it happy. Tomorrow we fight again. What is this? It means you don't have the loyalties. Loyalty means it must be forever. Until you die, I take care of you. Today you are young. Very beautiful. I love you. I want to be with you. But the day you become old woman, what to do here? Then you go for another woman, right? Or another husband, right? No. Loyalty means either you are young or you are old. You sacrifice your life for others. Loyalty is a relationship demonstrated through 3 points. Consistent support. Consistent means when you are young also I will support. When you become older, when tomorrow you are going to die also, I am giving my all, everything for the best of your life until the end of existence. Keeping commitment. The time we commit, okay, young Thai Muslim, we set up our friendship until we die. We keep this promise. We always pray for you. You guys are successful. You guys become successful in your life. Same is good to us. Keeping this commitment until whatever promise. The Prophet said, Al-Karimu is a wa'ada wafa. The best person, when they give their promise, they keep it until they die. And those people who are munafiq, you know munafiq is what? We call them as a hypocrites. Hypocrites, Prophet said there are 3 signs of the hypocrite. We must remember. وَإِذَا حَدَّثَ كَسَّ. When they talk, they lie. Number 2, وَإِذَا وَعَدَ أَخْلَفَ. When they give the promise, they break the promise. Number 3, وَإِذَا أُوتُمِنَا خَانَ. When they are trusted, they betray. So these are the 3, the signs of the Mukhali. We have to avoid this, right? So therefore, it is prioritizing the relationship about the personal pain. Though I may have lost my all interest, but still I have to respect the profit and benefits of our friends and others to do that. Next is the honesty as a cornerstone of the trust. If we are not honest, then our life will be ruined. It involves 3 things. Number 1, truthfulness in our communication. Therefore, we say when we talk, make sure that we keep it. Until we die, we never make any break in our promises. Communication is very important. We will come here 1:30, we definitely come. This is very much important. Number 2, transparency in action and intention. Your all action and intention must always be honest. Okay, not to take the benefit out of others, but we try to promote together this way. Number 3 is admitting mistake and also taking responsibility for them. It is also very much important. Honest person, if you make the mistake also, you never, shy to commit. Okay lah, I made a mistake lah, please don't take it seriously. I beg pardon for that. So number 4 is the trust. Today, in our world, a lot of violences, a lot of problems are there. It is because we lost our trust. It's a foundation for the strong relationship. Trust built and maintained by three causes. One is the consistently keeping one words. So that's why we say wa'ida wa'ada wafa. Consistently. Okay, today I promise that I will maintain the relationship with you until the end. This is what consistently keeping one word. Second is the respecting boundaries and privacy. Everyone, you have your boundary and privacy. I cannot be always with you. You cannot be always with me. Right? We want to see you for 2 hours. We must make sure that we respect our times and so on. This is very much important. We don't need to penetrate inside the privacy and private part of you. This is haram for them. It will damage our best relationship between us. The third one is showing the reliability in both small and in large matter. Though the problem is very small, but we have to make sure that we have to reliable. We make sure that for us, you will never have any awkwardness with you, any problem with you. For me, alhamdulillah, for you, it's also acceptable to them. That will be better. The next one is the punctuality. Today, we fail or we lost our personality and our position and our dignity because we always come late to what we have appointed for us. Right? When you have appointed, you must come. Therefore, in Islam, إِذَا كُنْتُمْ إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ So, you need to make sure that even the salat, which is the most important for the Muslim, it also set up its time. Set up the time. So we need to make sure that punctuality, it has the three main points we must show respect for others' times. You come here 1 o'clock, I have to make sure that I must come here before 5 minutes before 1 o'clock. So when you see me, Ustad, you already here. Alhamdulillah, you feel very good, and also you feel very happy that this guy come on time lah, and also demonstrate the reliability and responsibility. When you look at people, I want to come 1 o'clock, this guy already before 1 o'clock. You feel very good about that person. Your personalities grow because of the punctualities. It helps maintain smooth social and professional interaction. In the area of the professionalism, the punctuality, it makes a big changes over there. You see, you have the very important meeting with some very important personality, and then if you show your problem, the handling of the punctualities, then you fail all of your objectives. Then they start thinking this guy is not a punctual person. This guy cannot keep his promise. You will lose everything over there. The next about the trustworthiness in human interaction. Being a trustworthy involves three things, remember. Maintaining confidentiality when required. I know you are confidential, but I must keep unless I get your permission to explain about it. Otherwise, I couldn't show about your personalities or confidentialities about this. I have to save that one. Number 2 is following through on commitments. It's very much important. I will do that one, and inshallah I will do it. If you look at the Prophet's stories, one person talked to the Prophet, I will meet you tomorrow. Come to that place. Prophet come here, waiting for him for 3 days. This guy didn't come. The 4th day, the guy happened to cross this area, and he saw the Prophet, and he said, hey, what are you doing here? Prophet said, hey, you told me to come 3 days ago. I was waiting here 3 days. The guy started crying. You see, that's the way the prophets help each other to understand about this. trustworthiness about. Is what the being consistent in one words and action. Consistent, you keep that one. Okay, I will keep a relationship with you until the end, until you die or I die. I will never break my promise. This is what very much important. Trustworthiness. We call in Arabic amana. Amana is very much important. You tell me something, you keep it this one. Don't talk to anyone. I keep this one always. I will never talk to others unless you give the permission to talk about that. The next is about responsibility. Right? So when you say, Ustad, you come here and you do your talk, I have to make sure that my talks become professional. I need to make sure that I have to prepare my all these PowerPoints and all inside the PowerPoint, all these important points I mentioned here. Make sure that this point make you think, this is the rational, this is important, this is psychologically acceptable to us. These are the responsibilities we have to make sure that. At the same time, you young people are responsible for the future of your community. This is the responsibility entrusted by the Prophet Muhammad to every Muslim. Kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ul an ra'iyya. Every one of you are responsible for everyone who is under you. If you are a teacher, the student, you are responsible for the benefits of the student. If you are parents, your children are your responsibility. If you are lecturer, your students are your responsibility. This is what we have to make sure. Therefore, fulfill one's roles and obligations. The second, being accountable for one's action and their consequences. So we have to make sure that our students get the best result in the classes or even in the other matters which is out of the classes. The last one is the actively contributing to the well, benefiting about the others. The last point about these 7 matters is the accountability in human interaction. Accountable means how are you going to undertake the responsibility which is provided to you. Okay, it has the 3 important points. Acknowledging and learning from the mistake. Though we did that one, there are some flaws we can understand about this one. Correct? In fact, we are supposed to start 1:30, but we couldn't do it because we understand coming to this time, the traffic problem or congestions on the road or place which we don't know about this, so we have to understand. We have to commit. Commit means we say, okay, this is our mistake. Okay, it is none other than our. Being open to the feedback and criticism. Even you say, Professor, even I can make a mistake. Right? Because you are from the different angle. You are watching my, and my explanation and these talks. So you can see many other flaws from different other places. You can talk about this one. Right? And therefore, I need to also welcome your feedbacks, your criticism. This is the way we can grow each other, love, and also the friendship. Striving for the continuous improvement in one's behaviors and action. This is also very much important. We should know about that one. Because you see, in that way, accepting the criticism, we can improve our tasks for this one. Right? So therefore, I'm going to tell you about that in my conclusion. Right? 3 methods of the collaboration. How are we going to collaborate each other? Let's say the Thai youths are here, Myanmar youths are here. The first one is a cross-functional team. This is very much important. This method brings together individuals with the diverse skills and expertise from different departments or discipline to work on a common project and goal. Let's say you are communication expert, I am language expert, they are engineer, they are doctor, they are military expert. So how could we help each other? Exchange the knowledge, then we can help each other. Second is the virtual collaboration. It's the utilizing the digital tools The first one is practical. Okay, we arrange for 1 hour. Maybe after I finish my talks, you can exchange each other in which area you can help each other. Second is that after that, virtual collaboration. Okay, when I go back to Malaysia, you will be here in Chiang Mai. So for further program, we can collaborate virtually. Okay, we can talk with the Zoom, we can talk with the Meet. Okay, what we do next 3 months, we can plan that. The third one is the agile methodology, an interactive approach to project management, product development. Later, let's say we are going to do some project for Tao. So in that case, how are we going to plan for after 6 months, after 1 month, or after 1 year? We need to design the project. We need to work on it. We need to come back. We need to check all these things. It will be very good. In that case, collaboration is very much important. The first one is the diverse expert. I am not good in Thai language, but they are very good in Thai language. You are very good in Myanmar language. Many people are living at the border of the Thai and Myanmar. So how could we help each other? This is what the diverse expertise, we can help this one, right? Second is the enhanced creativity. Sometimes we have no idea, but you have that idea for the creativity. You can help us to understand each other. The third one is the improve the communication. As I said, we don't understand Thai language. Probably you can teach us online on Zoom or Meet. Okay, maybe twice in a month, the Thai language, you can teach it to us. And we can also teach to you the Myanmar language once in a month or twice in a month. We can do this one. In that case, this is what the real collaboration. So after my discussion, you can look into it and how could we go forward. That we can discuss about it. Right. This will be my last the slides, which talk about the practical and effective collaboration through communication exchange. So this one, okay, now we talk 1 hour, what we do, this and that, but the most important thing is to meet you again next time. I am not sure. You are also not sure, right? But what we can sure, because of these communication devices, we can do this one. Therefore, we should keep our network very strong for this one. Whoever we see today, we need to make sure that we can communicate further for the betterment of our society and also establish the good, the humanity. In that case, establish clear communication channels. So make sure that we have the very good, clear communication channel. Set up dedicated platform or tools for the team's communication, such as project management software, instant messaging application. Like I asked, hey, you have the WhatsApp. I don't have the WhatsApp. You have the line. Oh, you have the line. Oh, okay. So I have to make sure that I need to download the line for us. This is what the instant messaging application. Regular video conferencing in the future also. Though for the use of this Chiang Mai, I am in KL. So make sure that we have this regular video conferencing. Maybe once in 1 month of time, we can do this one. Ensure all team members are familiar with and have the access to all these channels. So when we come to know that, okay, you use Line, okay, I should also download the Line for me so that we can have the communication for this one. Number 2 is implement structure information sharing, create a system for regular update. So if it is needed for update, sometime telephone number change, or sometime the Zoom change, or Meet change, whatever changes we need to do that, we have to come up with that. Such as a daily stand-up, weekly progress report, if unity update, that we have to do so. This ensures that all team members are informed about ongoing work. So what you are doing, we can share about this one. Of course, sometimes we can face the challenges, achievement, promoting transparency, and also the alignment. Last but not the least, encourage active listening and feedback. So when you guys are giving me the feedback, we can expect that, oh, that could also achieve us or help us to improve our discussion about it. Foster an environment where team members feel comfortable. I shouldn't talk too much. I should also give the chance for you to talk about it so that you feel comfortable. Otherwise, you all the time sit like this and then, oh, what to do with this? You are not comfortable for that. In that case, we share the ideas, providing constructive feedback, implement practice like a round-robin discussion, meeting on the anonymous suggestion boxes to ensure all voices are heard and also considered. So in that case, I believe so we can open up about the discussion after my talks, and whatever future collaboration we can make it, we can do this way. In fact, I will share about all my, for example, research work as well as my article. For example, if you go to Google, you can just write about the Google scholars. You just write about the Dr. Maulana, then it will come down all my articles over there. I have written about the Dawah al-Islamiyya. This is a very good topic. How are you going to do the Dawah for the non-Muslim? Dawah as an engineer, Dawah as a medical officer, Dawah as a school teacher, Dawah as a medical doctor. So how you can do Dawah? This is, you don't need to do all the time taking your bed sheet on your room and go for 40 days or 100 days or something like that. This is their best methods they did. But for you as an announcer in TV or working in the school or whatever, you can do as a da'i for this one. And for the Myanmar Muslim also, I have written down about the research on Myanmar Muslim and how they get their independence, how is their economic condition, contribution of the Muslims over there. In each and every sector, they contributed for the benefits of the Myanmar, so they can, inshallah ta'ala, you can look into all those. At the same time, I don't leave some of the topic like gender equalities. For example, some of you are working on the gender equality, right? So in fact, my topic you can see about the women empowerment. Okay, on the women empowerment, there are several topics which I have written on it. So how could we maintain the good relationship between the men and women, particularly among the marriage life? So in terms of the marriage life, I have written down a book about the skill in parenting and family management. Over there, a man starts from the baby until he dies. During that period, what he is supposed to do, all the good and bad are all I have written in this one. So these are the basic things which I wanted to show to them. And then